Hi, basses. So you have a truly lovely part in this song. In fact, most of the interp really depends on you because out of all four parts, you have the most embellishments. All of them slides where you are sliding by yourself, you're duetting with the baritone, you're moving with the tenor, or you, the baritone, and the tenor are all moving together. So a lot of the ebb and flow of this song really depends on you. When I was making the tracks for this song, after talking to people who helped me with the interp, we kept it all very conversational. It's ad-lib all the way through. And so, again, your embellishments help move that conversation along. In fact, as we look at the song, if you have your music in front of you, you have slides in measure 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 22, 24, 25 in all kinds of ways, right? So we're going to look at all of those together and also just look at some general things with this song for you. All right? So the key is B flat, and you're going to have a very, very normal bass pattern where you're going to start on the second degree of the scale. So if this is our B flat, which it is, then you're going to start on do, re, 1, 2. That's your first note, and then you have that pattern of going back to the 1. So if this is our key, you start here and then you go to do, our hopes. So very normal bass pattern, but of course, because you're starting on that second degree, that re, you need to be nice and high and lifted on that, right? So we have our hopes and our ideals are set forth in this. And then you have your first move on single, and ironically, you are the single move on that. Single. And then on wish, you will have contrary motion with the tenor. So you and the tenor will be moving in opposite directions. Wish. So let's do just that first part there. Here's the keynote. Our hopes. Our hopes and our ideals are set forth in this single wish. So you can already hear how your embellishments really make this move along in a lovely way. So we just left wish, and you're going to stay on that note for May. May all of us be drawn together by the golden sound of harmony. So on sound, you're moving with the baritone, and on harmony, everyone except the lead part is moving on that. So again, you have some nice contrary motion with the tenor and a lovely duet there with the baritone. My apologies for not being able to sing that E flat right now, but I know you can, bass, right? So let's start at May all. May all of us be drawn together by the golden sound of harmony. You can hear those embellishments are just lovely. And again, we're going to start on the note we just left. Harmony, right there, ready? The true. Oh, so when we get to the true express, on expression of singing, we have this little chromatic, the true express. So just be aware you're only going down a half step there. The true expression of singing, nice move there. The pure artistry of understanding. Such a pretty little chromatic move down on understanding. So be aware of that. It just adds so much flavor to that line. It's beautiful. On pure, you're going to be moving with the baritone and singing. It's just you. So you make that happen on singing. So let's start the pickup to measure 13, the true. The true expression of singing, the pure artistry of understanding. And once again, you are starting where you left off on and the. Now, on this particular line here, and the universal, when you get to that note, you're going to be in unison with the baritone. So be listening to that baritone note. Don't try to harmonize with them. Just go with it. Go with that unison. Here we go. And the universal love of music. Oh, so pretty, isn't it? So you have and the universal love, where you will once again be moving with the baritone. And then on music, that's one of the few times where the other parts, actually the only time I think, where the other parts move and you don't. So you're going to be right there with the tenor while the lead and baritone move together. And then this lovely zig, so pretty. So let's start it and the universal. And the universal love of music. And then once again, you start where you left off. May. And then you're going to have a move on we that is just you. May we be the voice of harmony. Be really aware of the accidentals in this last line, because really, of all the parts in May We Be the Voice of Harmony, you actually have the most interesting part there. Lead staying straight across, baritone's moving a little bit, and so is tenor, but you really have this lovely moving part that makes that tag happen. So let's start at May We. May we be the voice of harmony. You're going to do a great job on this. So obviously you have the learning tracks. Go ahead and work with those, because that will be the interp we will be using together as an organization. But I hope you enjoyed going through this part with me. I love bass, and I'm glad you came and sang with me. Thank you.